What's up, dudes and dudes of the internet? Scythe and Dog here, and today we're going to be doing another Munchbox unboxing video. This is going to end up being food from exotic places and craziness. Get off of me, beautiful dog. But most of all, I want to give a shout out to Munchbox because they ended up throwing me one of these. Apparently, they've got 50% off for all of August. For first-time customers only, if you end up using the promo code TRY50. So I'll put links in the description for all that, as well as just the codes in general and everything. And then otherwise, here is the box. It is très magnifique, and I am looking forward to having some snacks. So let's open it together. Download the MunchPak snack scanner thing. I don't know what that is. Hey, what's this? Free FamilyPak. Oh, enter to win. Was made with love, just for you, by Jason. Thanks, Jason. You'll have to excuse the fact that I'm recording this at night. I'm in quite a rush to actually get this video out as soon as possible, rather than doing it at my earliest convenience, right? So, ooh, looks like we already got some cool stuff. We got Platanos, which are banana chips. I love these things. They're like a dried out banana. You can actually make these yourselves very, very easily. You just cut up some bananas. They have to be, well, you can use Platanos, but you can also just end up using, like, the greener the bananas, the better. And you just cut them into small strips, put them into baking oil, and then, like, the baking oil is just gotta be just enough to cover it, and then you just salt it up like crazy, cook it till it's done. There you go. You got yourself some plantain chips. So that's gonna be delicious. Whoops. Jub. No, sweetheart. Then we've got Piatos Nacho Pizza Flavored Potato Crisps. We'll try all these out at like after we actually look at them. I'm guessing that's Doritos. Then we've got Hanuta, which is hazelnuts schneid. I don't know. It looks like it's onion. Oh no, that's like an acorn. Okay, so it's gonna be a cracker based thing. This is so cool though. I always like the different colors that they have. What? It's not even in English, so that's kind of cool. That smiling face is the stuff of nightmares though. That's really, really scary. Oh, and then this one's probably good. Chewy Bites, and it's strawberry flavored craziness. So these are actually really, really heavy candy. I don't know why. Then we've got, ooh, what is this? Tornadoes, very berry. Despite the fact that they look like candy canes, they're not actually candy canes. They're soft. It's probably a licorice. Then we've got some Japanese style peanuts. What's the difference between a Japanese style peanuts and normal peanuts? I guess we'll find out shortly, won't we? And then, hey, that's cool. Chinese green tea. That's perfect because I was actually running out on tea. This we're probably not gonna end up trying today. Actually, yeah, we should. We should. I'm gonna boil some water in, man. And then we've got Dona Peppa, which I've opened other Munchbox in the past. A link will be in the description to the playlist of that, so you can just kind of see the variation in the candies. However, this seems to be a very common one. They have this one a lot. And then they've got Pico Nut, peanut biscuits. And what is this? Some type of biscuit Rechedo Limbo. I don't know. The pictures look kind of cool and stuff, but biscuits. This is probably from one of those countries that likes biscuits and tea and things. What is this? Peach candies. Nice. I needed some sugar, dude. So that's actually everything out of the box. Buy more of your favorite snacks from the MunchPak Snack Scanner app, or visit us online at munchpak.com/shop. Cloud? Seriously? Cloud? No, where are you going? I gotta boil some water and have some snacks. Hello, Jub. You can't have any of the snacks, sweetheart. I don't know if they're gonna be dog-proof snacks. Okay, you can come on the couch with me, though. Okay, folks, I hope that this lighting angle ends up working. Let's start with the peanut biscuits. That's actually not too bad. It's just a normal biscuit, don't get me wrong. But it's kind of got a little bit of a peanut flavor to it. Dona the Peppa. See, now when you go to the restaurant, you can't have any of this, Jub. It's chocolate. It'll kill you. If you go to a restaurant and you're asking for the pepper, you can say Doing a pepper, please. So this one quite literally is a cracker covered in a very thin layer of chocolate. And then it's got like these sugar beads, whatever these things are called. It's good if you just want a little bit of a sugar rush. And I'm very curious to see the Japanese style peanuts. Because I don't know how this is going to be any different than what we've got over. Oh, those are very different actually. They kind of taste a little bit salty, and they're a lot harder than normal peanuts. Like that's actually very, very crunchy. Like I gotta bite into it quite a bit. It's kind of like it's like, you know when you have a jawbreaker and you get it to that sweet point where it's still hard, but you can actually bite through it? That's kind of what these are like. Honestly, it's a little bit uncomfortable. Then we've got the Hanuta, which of course I thought was pictures of onions. Turns out that it's acorns. All right, these are very strangely wrapped. Oh, I see. There's a couple of them right here. Oh, so it's just straight up like a chocolate sandwich. Yup, chocolate sandwich. So while I wait for my hot water to cool off, we're gonna put the Akbar, what is it? Akbar Premium Quality Tea, and this is the Chinese green tea. So it's probably gonna end up being quite plain, but the packaging is pretty nice. It also has nice little instructions of how you actually prepare tea, which, I mean, who doesn't know how to prepare tea, right? So let's plop this in the water, and that will probably take, we'll probably have to do that last. So now let's do the crazy weird smiley face candy, which is scaring me even right now, and looks like it's actually very similar to the other chocolate sandwich we just had, but this one's double layered and dripping like crumbs everywhere. That's actually not too bad. It's kind of like those wheat crackers, or wheat crackers, I guess I would call them that. This one's not nearly as sweet as the other one though. I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing. I'm just saying, you know, kind of like pick your poison type of deal, right? Now let's do the whatever this one is, the one that kind of looks like a cartoon, but it's like more biscuit candies, which just means generic crackers. Oh, everybody knows these. It's just crackers around vanilla, right? So I didn't realize, this is kind of interesting, but I think because of the package being green, they also, I don't know if the GoPro cam is gonna pick it up, but right here they have a little picture of lemons. It actually tastes like lemons. Like, it's actually a really weird combination that I've never had before, because normally I've just had those cookies with the vanilla, never with something that tastes like lemon. Like, that's just strange to me. Let's go to the Tornadoes Very Berry. I think this is probably gonna be we're kind of saving the best for last here, right? Okay, this just kind of tastes like glue. Like, I like the texture of it and chewing it, but honestly I still just taste the lemon from the other cookie. I don't really taste that much out of these. It's kind of like a little bit of sugar and sweetness, but it's not really overbearing, which it's kind of a good thing. Like, I actually kind of like these. So now we've got the chewy bite. Listen to that, so loud. The strawberry chewy bites. And these are a bunch of little pellets like this. Hopefully the camera can pick it up. And, oh, these are actually really good. They're chewy. I'd say kind of similar to the texture of like a cold gummy bear, but kind of have like this crazy raspberry flavor to them. Those ones are actually really good. I'm gonna save those for later. So now we'll try out the peach candy, which I'm assuming these are just going to be the same peach candies we all have here in North America and stuff. I say we because I categorize the stuff that I've got in Canada as the same as America, because it is for the most part. Oh, these aren't the chewy peach candies. This is straight up like a hard candy. That's like a cough drop, but I guess it doesn't have the cough dropness to it. All right, we're in the home stretch here, folks, because now we've got the nacho pizza. I'm a little bit scared about this. Flavored potato chips. No, flavored potato crisps. See, the problem is that every time I make videos like this, I'm the type, like, I would love to save all these for later, but I have to open all of them so that I can give you all a little bit of a taste test thing for it, right? And because of it, I'm kind of on a time limit to eat all of this stuff before it ends up going bad. These are pretty, they're pretty good, by the way. They're pretty much just like, I guess that's why they call them crisps, because honestly, I don't know whether or not they would be qualified as a chip. They're not necessarily not as crunchy, you know? They're not too bad. They taste just like a chip. Now it's time for the Platanos, which I love Platanos. These ones look a little bit different. These are thinner than I usually see them. Because more often than not, like the last time I ended up getting the Platanos was great, because it was like really small ones, kind of completely covered in salt. These ones actually seem to have a little bit of vinegar with them. Oh, lemon flavor. Ugh, not my favorite. It's still good because I like Platanos, but the lemon flavor is a little bit more dominant than the banana residue, and because of it, it just kind of tastes. I wouldn't say like a stale potato chip, because it doesn't really taste like that. It tastes like a weirdly textured potato chip. Like lemons and bananas would not have been my first choice. And last but not least, let's try out the tea. It honestly just smells like generic green tea. I don't think we're gonna be having something crazy out of this. Yeah, that's just generic green tea. Here's a pro tip, by the way, if you're trying to drink something hot. This is what I learned years and years ago when I ended up actually working at Starbucks, and they were kind of forcing us to do like a taste test of all their coffee. Is you end up kind of just putting your lips right at the end and just kind of slurp it, and then you just slowly tilt the cup, and that way you kind of like the airflow combined with like your lips just touching against it kind of ends up pulling it into your mouth at a little bit cooler of a temperature rather than just trying to chug down a boiler. See, like that. But you gotta still be very careful. It's definitely very hot. Now, I wanted to try that plain so that we could kind of get an idea of what it was going to taste like just as generic tea. But personally, you know, when I make tea, I like to put like honey and stuff in it and everything like that. So something a little bit different today. Still though, that was definitely like, you know, this was an amazing box. A lot of things, like there was only like maybe 2 or 3 things that I didn't really care for. It's not that I didn't like it. It's just that I didn't really care for it. Like, it's not my favorite. And that's kind of how I like to gauge these boxes when I open them and do the whole taste test thing. Is it's like, how many of them am I going to actually want to eat, you know? And this one actually has, I guess I would say, like maybe 80% of it where it's actually really good and I actually want it. So again, folks, links are going to be in the description for everything about this, so you can check it out for yourselves. You know, the MunchPak is definitely worthwhile, especially if you get 50% off for your first purchase right now in August. So once it finishes August, that's going to be going away. And I would recommend, for my own personal experience, is get at least one, especially with it being 50% off. You get at least one, and then maybe you end up waiting until it's something a little bit more interesting. But again, I'll have it all links in the description and everything like that. Thanks for watching. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content, as well as to build up loyalty points that you can end up using in my merch store. Links are in the description for that as well. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.